The woman was supposed to be a renowned princess, but she fell in love with a down-and-out poor scholar. For this reason, she gave up her status, concealed her identity, and moved into a humble thatched cottage to accompany him as he studied hard day and night. The poor scholar was also very diligent. With 7 years of mutual support and companionship, he became the top scholar in the imperial examination. Then the man turned around and proposed to her with gifts in his hands, promising never to betray her in this life and to be good only to her. When she thought that the hard times were finally over and she could marry the man, the top scholar deserted her on their wedding day. The reason was that her first love was injured. This made her the laughingstock of the whole capital city. Now that things had come to this, she no longer had any attachment. She resolutely wrote a divorce agreement and burned all the gifts the man had given her over the years. After that, she changed into a white dress, mounted a horse, handed the divorce agreement to the servant, and left the place where she had lived for 7 years sadly, deciding to restore her noble status as a princess. However, the fiancé was completely unaware of this. He was still happily waiting for the woman to complete the wedding. In order to give his first love a proper status, he even took his first love as a concubine. It was not until the servant handed the divorce agreement to him. When he opened it, he was startled. He chased out the door to check, but the woman was already out of sight. He slumped to the ground, looking lost. He remembered what the woman had said before. If the man betrayed her, she would go to a place where he could never find her. At this moment, he was very regretful, but he still didn't believe that the woman would leave without saying goodbye, so he rushed back to the house to check. However, the huge room was empty. There was only a letter left by the woman on the table. After reading it, he understood that it was his own actions that had completely broken the woman's heart, so she chose to leave him forever. It turned out that after he came back that day, he sincerely apologized to the woman. The woman was going to forgive him once, but the chirping of birds outside the house interrupted her words. However, the man seemed to have received a signal. He immediately ran out, leaving the woman behind again. He went to the pavilion to have a secret meeting with his first love. The two also drank love wine together. The woman also followed out and witnessed his betrayal with her own eyes. However, the woman did not step forward to interrupt. Instead, she chose to leave with tears in her eyes. But because she was absent-minded, she fell down. This caught the man's attention. He immediately prepared to step forward to support the woman. But when the man ran halfway, his first love also pretended to fall down, forcing him to choose between them. After hesitating for a moment, he still ran towards his first love, leaving the woman behind again. He completely forgot that it was the woman's birthday that day. The woman, whose heart was broken, could only go back to the room and drown her sorrows in wine, spending this lonely birthday accompanied by her maidservant.